This is working. All right. Hello there, fellow multiverse friends. It is I, your multiverse protector, Ronald the Kid Powers. That's my intro, but let me do my classic intro. Hey guys, it's me, yeah boy, Ronald Gaming up in here. I want to bring that back because this has to involve with the title actually, the Mineplex Skywars Championship. So basically, the Mineplex Skywars Championship is a private community in the PlayStation, um, where this generous player that I have not met in real life actually gives real money by winning a tournament. I recently found out this has been going on for ever since Bedrock started, really. Uh, so yeah, ever since Bedrock started, this Minecraft Championship thing came out. It and the owner wanted it. I actually got permission to talk about it too, just not too very detail. So first of all, before I continue, I will be explaining my entering of this community, how it works, how the owner, and it's kind of like a storyline. So we're gonna go with the plot. So let's dash off with number one. First is we have the beginning. Now, on Bedrock, when the day Bedrock started, or the Bedrock edition for Minecraft, when cross-platform was a thing, uh, this player or the owner, I'm gonna have to call him the owner. The owner decided to make a community group, a private community group that needs to like be confirmed by him, and you can only get into the group with a at least a 9% chance. And I'm surprised I'm one of those 9% chance. Now, the owner created this group to be, just a generous person. He doesn't want things to be uploaded. He doesn't want a lot of people talking. Only a few has talked about this, but some of them may have recently just unlisted that now because of a certain event that I'll be talking about right now. Okay. Anyways, that's the reason why. And plus, he doesn't want too much people to join because he doesn't want to give out too much money away. Um, which I think is a very generous thing of him to do. And he's an adult. So he makes his own money. And yeah, I'm not allowed to talk anything more about him. So let's get on to chapter 2. My entering. It was August 13th. No, not August. It was March 13th, 2020. I think during the Ron SMP timeline. And it's when I was requested by a next friend of mine who became later an old enemy of mine, Junebug. Uh, I haven't talked to Junebug in a while. I blocked him a long time ago after a certain event me and him had, but we were good friends back then. It's kind of sad, just like an IRL friend who betrays you. It's also like, you know, and it was during Minecraft too. So. I hope he's doing okay though. I hope he's changed. And yeah. But during that time, I believe during the start of the Americans, when Junebug joined, he let me know he actually wanted to request me to join the the Mineplex Skywars Championship. And in the community, at the time I requested myself, I actually was one of those 9% chance and managed to actually join. And I was actually surprised because I actually had to verify myself. So I had a meeting with the owner. I talked a little bit about myself as well there, and he actually found me pretty unique or just pretty rare, like a rare person. Later on, as soon as I was recruited, he invited me to the group chat. I joined. There were at least 45, either 45 to 50 people I saw in the group chat, which is wow, how private that is. Um, so it dates back to the people he invited. I don't know how many invited back then, but it was like shorter now to now because now it has to be 5 people a year, and then new people sometimes because a lot of people just leaves now because they don't win. Um, when I came there were just a lot of people that doubted me that I would win, and when the first match came, it was my first tournament, and that leads to chapter 3, my first tournament experience. So I created a Microsoft account. That's another reason why I made one. Uh, I joined Mineplex. The owner has the highest rank in the game, which I believe is the Duke rank. There's two, the Duke, and the Duchess. I don't know. There's two because one's male, one female, which I still don't know why they added that, but I guess it's fine. But anyways, chapter 3, my first tournament experience. I actually lost the first time because I was not a good PvPer back then. So my first experience is I joined in. I know the basics. I knew how Skywars works. You know. I do not remember how I died. I do remember how I died. I just don't know who killed me. But I know it was one of the people that doubted me. And so during that overtime, between 2020 and 2021, I have been trying my best to beat my Minecraft rival. I've been training, playing Skywars, just regular Skyward games, until I realized that the next tournament was coming up. The only way I can prove myself by winning, the only way I can prove to my Minecraft rival that I can beat him by winning the tournament. But until a fortunate event that happened in real life made me go into a depressed stage. So I had a few friends to cheer me up until I was almost myself again. Anyways, once the tournament came, it was the same 2 people that doubted me again. And so, on 2021, May 20, the last match between winners, it was a 2 versus 1. I managed to win by knocking one of them off and then finishing out with a bow and just like a diamond sword. And then I had my first title. It was the Mineplex Hours champion. So I was one of the first as well. There actually is a few people that also have the title, but I am the only person in the group that has a 2-time title. And so that moves on. We're gonna go back just a little bit before I talk about that. We're gonna go to chapter 4, which is the next generation era. So as soon as I came in, as soon as the next generation started, there were actually a few young people that joined the community, and so I was surprised too how young I was when I joined, because I couldn't believe I was that young during 2020 when I joined the community. That also was the time when Junebug and I were not friends anymore. But yeah, so in 2022, the next tournament was going to start, and so the new generations were just mocking a lot, and they say they were going to team up because in this tournament it's like a survival game. There was actually teaming allowed, but there can only be one, so one has to be eliminated. And so, yeah, that was going to happen. And there was actually a main event going to start. I'm surprised the owner decided to make some, like, alternative events to show how the players will do during the actual tournament itself. I lost. I became 7th place. And the new generation of PvPers that joined the Skywars Minecraft Championship, oh my gosh, like they were actually good. So I knew that during my current stage, I needed to become better. So I tried out to join CubeCraft. I knew it wasn't Mineplex, but it had other players that I can go up against to testify how good am I. And so once I did it, I actually got him pretty good. And that was also a time during I managed to work on my speed bridge. My accuracy got a bit better as well. And I fixed my POV to my PvP style. So whenever I have like a zoomed out POV, that is my PvP style. And I learned to get some more tips, and I was definitely ready. Which leaves to chapter 5, the 2-time champion. So, first of all, on 2022, May 21, I became the 2-time Skywars champion. Now, after I became champion, I was clouded by judgment. I don't talk about this a lot, but this will be the only time I ever announce it online publicly. IRL, I may brag about it a bit because it's not online, of course, and it's not like I'm gonna be with this person for a long time, so they'll forget about it. This, you won't forget. I might unlist this in a few days because, like everyone else, again, privacy, because the owner will be watching this. The owner will be watching, and he will review. If I said anything bad, he wants me to unlist it. And in the future, when he reveals himself, then sure. I don't know when he will. He might take over. Another person might take over, take his job. Who knows? But yeah. Anyways, I was clouded by emotions and judgment. I had a fear. I've been judged at all my life for a lot of things, even things that I do. And that was a time where I was just cloudly, just I couldn't, hold myself for much longer. I was thinking negative things. Even my friends couldn't even help me out during that time. I knew the only way to face it is by taking away the things that will never make that happen. One of those was the Minecraft Championship. And a lot more things too. And that was also the main reason why the Ron SMP had to end. Popularity. I never wanted to become a popular person, and yet IRL I may not be, but online, yeah. A lot of people know my title, and a lot of people know me for a lot of things I have done in a positive way. IRL is just something negative that no other person is going to believe that actually is me. So the best way I had to do it was to give up on things. So I told the owner that I was quitting. I told the owner I quit, but I never left the group chat. And so I never talked to the group for months and months. And then the next generation came, all because I was clouded by judgment. And my depression came back, so yeah. But during that time, I overgrew that. I focused on other stuff, being, the kid with powers, y'all know. And speaking of that, I'll talk about that another time. But yeah. And I spent time with a couple of my friends. And even today, even this year, I actually met some quite amazing people. They're very talented, very smart, very popular. I just seem to never fit in. I just usually just be with someone I would rather trust. And, I'm always shy a lot because I've experienced something that makes me do not want to make friends that I can't trust. I made some few friends, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to get too close with them. I'll talk with them. I'll have fun with them. But I'm not going to get close with them because of a certain person that really scarred me. But that leads to, what are we, chapter 5, chapter 6? Chapter 6, The Return. There has been a user that has been terrorizing over the community, saying that he wants to challenge everyone in the community. And guess what? This new person has dominated the entire community, saying that he will become the next Mineplex Sky Wars champion, and that he will not stop until he is the best of the best in the entire community. And that's once he made someone quit for the first time. And when that person quit, people in the community literally started second guessing themselves that they should probably go too, that there's nothing they could do. But before that person quit, he still stayed in the server, still to this day. There was only one person in the community that he hasn't challenged to a 1v1. That one person was me. So, I ignored everything in the group. I came back just to check him on the group. I get a private message from the dude that literally just quit, but it would stay in the server still. I still don't know why. He said that he made a request. He wants me to stop him. And why would this man literally said he was going to pay me if I stop him from terrorizing the server. I said, no, you don't need to pay me. Just tell me who this guy is. Now, for privacy, I won't be saying who. I am going to be remaking that scene because I actually had a talk with the dude actually today. I'll have some, because I literally recorded everything. I'm not going to post it actually. I'm just going to recreate the scene with another person that will, like, just like, for privacy, because I want to show respect. But this person has been terrorizing the server for far too long. And this kid that came to me was just in doubt, negative. He reminded myself of me. I felt bad, so I came back. There was a party going on. And everyone was quiet for a few seconds when they saw me. And he was like, "Why is everyone quiet? Who is this dude right here? Oh wait, I have a 1v1 you. Let's 1v1." And he's like, "Are you the dude that has been terrorizing this community? Asking everyone to 1v1 because you think you're gonna be the next chosen, the next winner of this championship?" And he's like, "Yeah, right. There's no doubt I will be. No, I'd be like the Roman Reigns of this." And I'm telling him, this ain't WWE. WWE, they have Roman Reigns. This is a community. This is a community server for people. And I know for a fact that everyone in this PvP server, this championship, every PvPer, every Minecraft PvPer has potential in winning the championship. And buddy, you do not realize that I hold the title of, and then he cuts me out. "Oh, I do not care what you hold. It doesn't matter if you're the champion, bro. It doesn't matter you're the one time. I don't care if you're one time. I'm gonna be the best in this server, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm the biggest, and I am the smartest and strongest, possibly in the best in the entire server, of course." And this is when he started to really piss me off. He was like, "And you, Ron, to map. I'm pretty sure you carry a map on you, but there ain't gonna be a map on the tournament. But I know you about to be number 2 on that tournament. Because, first of all, your name sucks. Second, you sound like some bitch boy that like lives on a farm. Third, you come up in here thinking you are the best in this server. I'm a future Hall of Famer. I'm just saying. And you're probably some low IQ, weak PvPer that thinks he is the main protagonist in this community. And hell, you might as well be pretty annoying. And that's when shit came down. So, I told him, like literally, roast and trash talking do not work on me, sir. The only pain you can inflict me is by beating me in a game. We're in an online community championship server. And this place is supposed to also help people get better at PvP. Sorry. This server is a private server that can help people get better at PvP. And you, sir, have made it the opposite. You turned this whole server around, thinking that we have to get better because we're too weak and we're not even smart enough. Every single person in here is unique. Every person here has the right to remain and be who they are and get better. They're not trash just because they didn't beat you. That's just their limit. And they can break their limit. Just like how I broke mine. I came back not only for the championship, but I came back because of you. I came back to tell you you will not win this championship, and you will certainly not lose, and you will certainly not win to me. And I won't lose to you. Because are you serious right now, bro? Full on banana bus. You can't see me with your bread butter booty, cause who am I? I am Rontumap. Knight Rontumap. The 2-time Mineplex Skywars champion. And here's some advice. If I see you during the match in the tournament, pray to Notch that you can escape me. Because my name and my skin will be the last thing you ever see during the match. And trust me, the last thing you want to see is my ruthless aggression. So, prepare yourself. Or see what happens. And then I left. And that is the storyline so far, / what actually happened. Again, I'm not allowed to show this public stuff. I'm only allowed to talk about it. You won't believe me. But for those who do, I appreciate it. For those who don't, that's okay. That's your opinion. As long as I know that it's true, then there is still some hope. Because it doesn't matter if other people believe it. It only matters if you believed it. Okay, thank you for listening to that little brief. I know my little streams are really boring, but hey, thank you for listening if you have. I will be remaking it on Instagram. You guys can check out my Instagram if you guys want to. I'll leave it in the comments below. Until then, this is your multiverse protector, Ron the Powers. Until next time, my multiverse friends.